first half. The offense wasn't great, but you had the big lead. What happened there in the second half to just get them back and get UNC back in the game?
We decided not to guard. Our kids, I think, wanted to see if we could make this an exciting game for everybody, keep everyone around. I think they think we get a percentage of the concession stands. So you keep them here for a good solid 2 hours, they're bound to go back and get another beer or something to eat. I mean, I wish I could tell you. We gave up 23 points in the first half and gave up 24 in the third quarter. We simply did not come out with the focus that we needed to. And it's happened. Our Kentucky game, same thing. We're up 18 on them. And figure out a way to win. That's, at the end of the day, it's a win. But we've got some work to do. We'll sit there and break this down and show them the areas we have to improve in. But, we got stagnant offensively. We missed some shots. They went zone. And then you can't score in transition if you can't stop them.
I know you were talking about you wanting to see improved effort on the rebounding. Obviously, that was a big part of the big first half. But overall, were you pleased how your team attacked boards today?
Well, it's a huge improvement for us to out rebound them by 15. The problem is we were up 13 on them in the first half. But it's just, we'll take it. It's a win. I was excited to see Kylie perform like she did. I thought AC made some big shots. Dana had been getting in the gym. She made some big shots for us. But we've got a lot of them that have got to get back in the gym consistently. You can't just go when things aren't going well and then think, okay, I'll fix it, and then stop going. It's kind of like not studying for an exam and thinking you're going to pass it. So I've got a few that have got to get their commitment back if they want to be special basketball players.
What was the cause of so many turnovers today?
Well, hell, if I knew that, we wouldn't have them. We threw the ball to the wrong team. You tell me. There were a few of them. We threw it right to them. Now, we may think we get an assist when we threw it directly to the other team. They go down and shoot layup. It was sloppy, just careless. And I told them at half court, we're not very emotionally mature. When a few things start to go bad, then we're not mature enough to stop it and say, okay, hey, now we got to get a stop. Now we got to execute. You can just watch it and see. If you can't watch that game and tell when things start to go bad for a player or two, I don't know what to tell you to watch. But I tell them, I go, guys, everybody in the arena can tell you're a wreck right now. So when are you going to stop that? Because the opposing team can tell it too. So they keep going right at you. So we have to be able to mature emotionally, and we can. But it's not going to happen overnight.
Go ahead, Ollie.
Hey, after your game, how did you feel?
You know what, Ollie? I always like to win. It's not much fun to lose. I'll take an ugly win any day, and this kind of fit into that. So we're 1-0 in the league. If you want to have a chance to win the ACC, you have to win your home games. So this was a great way to start off. We've got a good first half to show our kids, because I thought defensively we did a really good job. But the second half's a whole different story, and we've got to be able to play a full 40 minutes.
Coach, you did that rebound of 45-30. Does that amount of margin surprise you somewhat?
Well, you know what? I think we were both at the bottom of the league in rebounding. So it was a battle of the bottom dwellers in rebounding, and we figured out a way to get to the glass, and I was really pleased with our effort. Now, are we going to be able to do that on Sunday at Duke? Are we going to be able to do that next Thursday at Notre Dame? So there's going to be a lot for us to try to figure out here in a few short days.
Jeff, you mentioned wanting to see your team be more resilient. Do you have early thoughts on the first steps toward doing that, especially when does it play a role that you didn't play a lot of, maybe I think 3 single-digit point margins in the non-conference schedule?
No, because we had some really good games in the non-conference, and you've got you've got everybody that was on that floor tonight returned from a team that played in the Final Four. I mean, we won the ACC championship last year, I think by a total of 8 points. We played 3 games in the conference tournament and won by 8 points. So these kids played in plenty of close games. Now it's just a matter of us continuing to stay focused, and like I told them, some of them are starting to realize, and I hope they have, how good Maisha Hines Allen was. Maisha was our 15 to 18 foot shooter. Anytime she stepped out away from the basket and reverse pivot, it's in. I mean, she made it. Free throw line, she makes it. Well, right now we don't have that. We don't really have anybody on our team who's kind of like that. When that ball leaves their hand, you're like, oh, it's in. And that's the one area on the floor that we're struggling scoring. So we're going to have to get some people to kind of figure that out. I talked to Jazz about that. I think Jazz can help us with that. And the great thing, she played well. She had a 17 on 7 of 11. But I told her, I go, if we take out your layups, how many shots you make? And when we start playing people that are going to play zone, they're going to make it more difficult for her to get to the rim.
Obviously, you'd like to have you need close games. You need to play, like you said, the
I hate close
experience.
games. I don't need them.
Fair enough. When you get in one like you did tonight, what do you need to see your team do better?
Well, no, I thought when it got down to 5-3, I mean, I had 3 timeouts left. I wasn't gonna call them. I refused. My staff's gonna call timeouts, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm going to make them figure it out. Because there's going to become games where I'm not going to have any to bail them out with. And I thought they did a pretty darn good job. I thought Kylie Shook's finish there in the paint was a phenomenal finish. It's a 2-point game, and she goes up strong and finishes. I was really excited for her. I thought AC's 3 was a big-time shot. But we go up 5, and then we give up an 0 board, and then we foul Bailey as she puts it in, which makes it a 2-point game. So there's plenty of film, which is going to be good for us to show.
Before the break, you had talked about having Dana come off the bench and providing a spark plug and being a change of pace. Was there something that you saw in her over the last couple of practices to give her a start, the starting nod today? And
no, it's just, I mean, it's real simple, and I mean, it doesn't bother me. I mean, AC missed her flight back from Christmas break, so you lose your start spot for that. Now, she'll probably be back and start lineup on Sunday. But, it's simple. I mean, it's nothing major. But I give you 5 solid days off, 6, count the 21st, and you can't figure your way to get to the airport. I got a problem with that. That's all.
Coach Patrol had mentioned getting Paris Key back more involved in the second half was a big thing for them and coming back on it. Would you pretty much agree with that assessment as well?
Well, yeah, she just went by us. I mean, she scored. It was one-on-one, which is what their team's all about. I mean, if you let them get going to the half court and just play one-on-one, they're hard to stop. I mean, they shot 27 free throws. They go 5 of 26 from the 3-point line. So I thought we did a really good job of defending that for the most part. But you just can't let them continue to drive on you. There has to be some pride that comes in to where it's like, okay, I'm not going to let you beat me. And that's our biggest concern. That's our Achilles heel right now. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.